Simple and Out has a lot of great applications and integrations to make seeing your in out board and performing status updates and more really convenient in all the places you could find us. Today, we're going to take a look at our integrations for Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Outlook, and Microsoft 365. As you can see on my screen today, I'm inside of Microsoft Teams, and this video I'll be focusing on Teams, but know that everything I'm about to show you is also available within Microsoft Outlook, the popular email and calendaring app, as well as Microsoft 365, which would primarily be used by users in a web browser. It used to be known as Office.com. So today we're going to take a look at our integration. Now, before we get started, it's worth pointing out right away that administrators for your Microsoft environment or teams have a lot of levers that they can pull on, a lot of different things that they can do to allow or disallow applications within your environment. So in this case, if you don't see Simple and Out available to install, you may need to have a conversation with one of your administrators to make sure they give you the green light to make this application available for you. In this case, I've already done this in the app section here. I have Simple and Out installed. Now, right away, I don't see it in here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the three dot icon here and I'm going to tap on Simple and Out. And now you'll see Simple and Out the way I do. Now, I can pin this icon by right clicking on it and pinning it, which I like to do because that means it'll never leave. It's always going to stay in this sidebar here available for me. And this sidebar looks a little different in Outlook and a little different in 365, but it's the same principle. So when you first load up our Simple and Out integration with Teams, you're going to see this, which is the ability to need to have to log in to your Simple and Out account so that we can link the two up and we know who you are so we can show you the right and relevant information. When you click on this, log in with Simple and Out, you will get a little pop-up window here inside of Teams in this case, which will collect your information. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in here and then I'll come right back. And so here we are right within Microsoft Teams and the Simple and Out integration. First thing you'll notice right away is you can see our board. We have a great board here where you can see your users, see who's in, see who's out, right again with inside Teams. Just like our various other web boards, you can use this board to see your users, to click on them to see what's going on with them. You can go ahead and sort the board. In this case, maybe I want to see my end users at the top. We also have groups. So you can use the groups in order to grab a specific group of your users to slim your board down, especially useful if you have a lot of people in your organization. And you also have our great find as you type search. So if somebody asks you whether or not Ava's in today, you can start typing, and it looks like Ava's working from home. May I offer you her voicemail instead? So a lot of these same features, including a lot of the presentation options you can customize right underneath this little gear icon, the same kind of power we have on our web board, but again, available within Microsoft Teams. Now, of course, we can update our own status as well. If I fly over here to the status tab, I can see Sarah Smith here is logged in. I'm in at Arlington Financial, but I could go ahead and change my status. Maybe I'm busy. I could leave a custom comment, recording a video, and I could just relay that information to everybody else in the organization. I also, of course, have access to my quick picks here, my one-click options where I can set my status and my comment for things I find myself doing very frequently. So if I'm working from home today, maybe I just click this little working from home quick pick. Instantly, I'm working from home. I'm relaying that information to everybody else on the Simple and Out board, and I'm doing it again right from within Microsoft Teams. Now, I can also see my scheduled statuses. If your organization uses scheduled statuses, you can pull up the scheduled status calendar, and this shows you scheduled statuses coming up. In this case, I'm at the end of the month here, so we don't have any for April, but if I page ahead to May, here we go. We can see some things on the schedule for the up and coming month where I can see what's going on. I can click on these if I want to see what Emily's up to, pull up her schedule here. I can even see my own schedule by clicking on this little my schedule status person icon here. I can see I'm scheduled to be in on May 8th. I can go ahead and edit these. I can even add my own if I'm allowed to, add my own scheduled status here. Maybe again, I'll be working from home next week. I can schedule that right here on the board, puts it right on the calendar for everybody to see. And just like our other calendars, you can sort by week or day or even see a list view if you prefer. And again, so being able to see other people's schedule statuses, schedule your own right from within inside your favorite Microsoft product.
Finally, we also have announcements. And announcements are great because they allow you to see things going on within your organization. In this case, I don't have any new announcements since the last time I've looked, but I can see I have some announcements here to have my quarterly reports submitted by Friday and something about the annual picnic and a Monday holiday closing. And all these announcements are organization wide. And if you have permission to add announcements, you can even add a brand new announcement for everybody else in the organization, again, right within inside of your favorite Microsoft product. So that is Simple and Out's Microsoft integration with Teams, Outlook, Office 365, seeing the board, updating your statuses, scheduling status updates, viewing your announcements. Now, before I go, I want to point out that everything I've showed you so far is available within Teams and Outlook and Microsoft 365, formerly Office.com. But our Teams integration specifically has an additional trick up its sleeve. We can send your Microsoft Teams presence information over to Simple and Out to help you keep your board up to date automatically based on your team's presence as you're working throughout the course of the day. Now, we have an entirely separate video on Microsoft Teams presence because you need to click a few buttons, and that only applies to Teams, not to Outlook and 365. But I wanted to mention that here at the end of this video. And if you are interested in that particular feature, I encourage you to grab that video and give it a watch. So here we are with our Teams, Office, and Outlook 360 and Microsoft 365 integration, all with Simple and Out, the best digital in-out board out there.